27 degrees in April, right in the heart of Central Europe, and suddenly everyone is dressed like it's summer. Welcome to Brno. If you think you already understand Eastern Europe, wait until you see what happens here when winter disappears overnight. We continue our spring exploration, and today I'm in Brno, in the east of the Czech Republic, in the Moravia region. Honestly, I didn't expect this atmosphere. After spending several months between Poland and the Czech Republic, I thought I had a clear picture of the region, but a weekend at 27 degrees in April completely changes your perception. After a long, gray winter, light transforms everything. Terraces fill up, people smile more, conversations flow more easily. And that's when you start noticing subtle but real cultural differences. Over time, I've observed something interesting. In the Czech Republic, people seem more relaxed, almost easygoing in their attitude. In Poland, first contact often feels more formal. This isn't a universal rule. It's simply my experience after long immersion. In Poland, I sometimes felt an initial reserve. In the Czech Republic, especially with sunshine, openness appears faster. Both countries were shaped by centuries of foreign influence, which left a deep mark on their mentality. But their modern identity differs. Poland remains predominantly Catholic, while the Czech Republic is far more secular. That affects the overall atmosphere, the way tradition and family are approached, even everyday social interactions. Another concrete factor is size. Poland is much larger in both territory and population. That creates different economic dynamics, more major cities, and stronger regional contrasts. In Prague, I felt an international energy, highly touristic, but also very cosmopolitan. In Warsaw, history feels heavier. The post-World War II reconstruction gives the city a different architectural identity, more marked by modern rebuilding. Brno feels more authentic, less overwhelmed by tourism. You observe more local life. And for someone like me who works while traveling, that changes everything. Less pressure, more natural daily scenes. When it comes to food, the difference is clear. In the Czech Republic, dishes are often richer and heavier, built for cold winters. In Poland, I found more regional diversity and layered influences that make the cuisine broader. If you travel constantly, food directly impacts your energy, health, and productivity. Too many heavy meals and late-night video editing becomes harder. If you enjoy this kind of real on-the-ground analysis, Subscribe now and leave a like. It genuinely helps the channel and allows me to continue comparing countries with real numbers and practical insights. Many people ask me where it's more interesting to live. So let's talk concrete facts. Brno has around 380,000 inhabitants. For comparison, Prague exceeds 1,300,000 and Warsaw approaches 1,800,000. That's a completely different scale. In terms of cost of living, a one-bedroom apartment in Brno can rent for roughly 700 to 900 euros, depending on the area. In Prague, it easily climbs above 1,000 euros. In major Western European capitals, you often exceed 1,500 euros for similar space. For a couple, living comfortably here can range between 1,500 and 2,000 euros per month, excluding ultra-luxury expenses. In Western Europe, that budget can easily double depending on the city. These differences attract freelancers, remote workers, and investors. On the real estate side, the price per square meter remains more accessible than in France or Germany, although prices have increased significantly in recent years. Some foreigners buy here for long-term rentals or short-term leasing, particularly in Prague. Regarding healthcare, the Czech system is generally considered strong within Central Europe, with costs significantly lower than in the United States, though higher than in certain Asian countries. For expatriates, private international insurance is often necessary. Transport is another advantage. Efficient train networks, short distances, frequent flights. Within a few hours, you can reach Vienna, Bratislava, or Berlin. For a mobile lifestyle, that flexibility is a major asset. As for physical differences I've observed between Czech and Polish women, these are personal impressions, not universal rules. In the Czech Republic, I often notice taller, slender silhouettes, with skin tones that tend relatively easily. In Poland, I encountered many very fair complexions, sometimes more sensitive to UV exposure. From a health perspective, sun protection is essential, especially for lighter skin that burns faster. But beyond appearance, energy is what really differs. Czech women seem more discreet and understated in their demeanor. Polish women appeared more expressive in communication. Again, this is based on personal immersion, not an absolute truth. What strikes me most about Brno is the sensory experience. colorful facades, the smell of morning coffee, bicycles passing by, conversations in Czech, English, sometimes German. Every detail tells a story. When you slow down, you realize travel isn't just about monuments, it's about atmosphere. If I had to summarize, Poland offers structure, stability, and strong tradition. The Czech Republic provides a more fluid and relaxed environment in cities like Brno. It ultimately depends on your lifestyle, your financial goals, and how you connect with a place. We'll continue exploring the Czech Republic in upcoming videos. If this on-the-ground analysis helps you better understand Central Europe, let me know in the comments, subscribe, and leave a like to support the channel.